What's happening, everybody? It's Sean with Reactions to the Classics. And today we got a song reaction, My Antonia, as you see below, from Emmylou Harris. She's also joined by Dave Matthews on this one. Brought to us by our friend and supporter of the channel, Melissa. Thank you so much, Melissa. Always enjoy what you bring us and our interactions on the YouTube comments. You said this is a pretty serious song, pretty sad song, so I actually like that stuff. I'm looking forward to that. Before we get to that, if you'd like to support us in any way, check out the Patreon link below. The patrons keep this thing running. We so appreciate them. I don't have much research on this song. I know it's based off a 1918 classic novel, same name, My Antonia. The song uses the perspective of the novel's characters Jim, which I guess is going to be Dave Matthews, and Antonia, Emmylou, as a backdrop for a story about regret over lost potential for love. As always, I'm going to have the lyrics up. I won't say anything until the song's over. Thanks again, Melissa.
He said, oh my love, oh my Antonia, you with the dark eyes and palest of skin. Tonight I am going from Santa Maria. Wait for me till I'm in your arms once again.
She held me, she kissed me, begged me not to leave her, to cross all the mountain, my fortune to win. But a letter now tells me she died of a fever, and I'll never see her in this world again.
Storm and through strife, you are the one I will always remember, all of the days of my life.
I curse the ambition that took me far from her, for treasure not ever so fine or so fair as the flash of her smile, or the touch of her fingers, the fire in her heart and the smell of her hair.
She left me alone, I cried, do not wait for me, I'll hold you with me, as sure as the stars, they rise in the evening, to shine down upon me. Behold, I am with you wherever you are.
What a harmonica. We don't get that very often.
I can still hear he calls to me, oh, what once was begotten shall come to no end. But the road is so long and the nights are so long, my soul just to hold him in this world again. You are my sorrow, you are my splendor, you are my shelter through storm and through strife. You are the one I will always remember, all of the days of my life.
Oh my love, oh my Antonia, you with the dark eyes and palest of skin. Could I know that night in Santa Maria that I'd never see you in this world again?
Wow, what a sad tale. I was reading, as I was going through the lyrics, the notes on Genius, which is the website that I use for lyrics. So if you don't know that site, it's genius.com. Fantastic. And there's some insight on songs. They're not always right because some of it's contributed by the community, but some of it is by the artists themselves. But this broke from the book pretty quickly. It's about the characters in the book, but in the book, the girl didn't die. But in this, the girl dies because the intro It's got Emmylou, and then Dave on the first verse. She held me, she kissed me, begged me not to leave her, to cross on the mountain, my fortune to win. So he's leaving her because he's trying to go and seek fame and fortune, right? Trying to seek that money. But a letter now tells me she died of a fever, and I'll never see her in this world again. Wow. Then the chorus where both of them are singing together. Their voices complement each other quite nicely. You are my sorrow, you are my splendor, you are my shelter through storm and through strife. You are the one I always remember all the days of my life. So he's going to remember her forever. Then verse 2, this is something that's not only a lesson for 1910 when this book was written, and I know it kind of went off from the book a little bit, but I curse the ambition that took me far from her, for treasure not ever so fine or so fair as the flash of her smile or the touch of her fingers, the fire in her heart and the smell of her hair. And that's what many, many people do, and I'm going to single out men. Women do it too, but men, and I've seen it all my life, and I did it for a little while early on in my life. You're seeking that fame and fortune and getting ahead in your career, and you leave the family or the one you love, and you don't spend as much time with them. All of a sudden you wake up, man, and a lot of time's passed, and maybe you've drifted apart or the kids have gotten older. You got to be real careful of the trappings of this world. You got to work to make a living and provide, but outside of that, trying to push up to another level where you're working and seeking that fame and fortune and gone all the time. If you don't have to do it, be very careful because it's not worth it. The money, the possessions, the fortune, it's not worth it. Okay, into my soapbox. Back to the story. She left me a note that cried, "Do not weep for me. Behold, you are with me, as sure as the stars that rise in the evening to shine down upon me. Behold, I am with you wherever you are." Wow. And then the verse 4, Emmylou, I can still hear him. He calls to me only. What once was begotten shall come to no end. But the road is so long and the nights are so lonely. My soul just to hold him in this world again. It's just fantastic. He ends with a lament that he's never going to see her again. How could I know that night in Santa Maria I'd never see you in this world again? Great instrumentation. You got a pedal steel. You got a baritone guitar played by Emmylou. You got the harmonica in there. You got all kinds of stuff. Just a wonderfully constructed, pretty song. As I said, their voices complement each other well. Emmylou's got a great voice. I like Dave Matthews. He's hot and cold for people. I get it. Works very well on this song. First listen to this one, I'm going to give it an 8.0. It's a fantastic story. Instrumentation's right on. Vocals are tremendous. Thank you, Melissa, for bringing this one to me. Guys, let me know what you think of this song below. Anything else I should explore by Emmylou or Dave? We don't have any Dave up on the channel at all. I only have one Emmylou Harris song up in a battle. So until next time, guys, I will see you.